We got the 7000 here. It's a mock-up of a Alco F-Fit. Quarter scale. Here at Junction Valley, even the concessions stands are made up of train cars. Again, all quarter scale. All home built right here in Bridgeport. Same family, the Stenger family. Been doing this for, I think, 40 years now. Late Bill Stenger started it. And now his family carries on the tradition.
Yes, Robin, that is important. You know, they're all upstanding citizens. But first, let's wash our windshield because we want to be safe.
And this whole valley is dedicated to the trains and their operation. And family picnic areas. Standing out here by the 5-track switchyard next to the tower. Over here we have the Junction Valley Superliner. This is probably, I think it's the only passenger car. It's actually a passenger car on the whole railroad layout here. Although if it was me, this is my own personal opinion, I would have done it up as Amtrak, like the full-size Superliners, but yeah, it's not used that often, just on special occasions. Wish you would have made a whole set of them. Bill is a pretty talented guy, as you can see here, having home built all these cars. You can see the access doors on here. Pretty innovative. And to show you a little more, as you can see, the whole roadbed, the track that is embedded, this is an embedded rail type track, not to be confused with the types that would be just steel or wood ties, or nowadays we got concrete and composite ties. Instead, what we got is the rail is on supports inside of the concrete base, which also doubles as the roadbed. It's very rare, except of course if you go on a subway train, you probably see them on there, depending on which rail line you take. But they got it here, and this works out pretty well based on the fact that it's pretty well scrunched it into a valley down here by the Cass River, just south of Bridgeport. And this is actually what keeps the track from washing away during the spring rains and other times of the year when it rains pretty heavy. So the concrete works well here. So switches, you can see the steel bars. You can kind of see them embedded there where they hold the track in place. And I think you also notice that the curves here are kind of sharp. And that's mainly for space constraints, I think. Works easier. So all the cars and locomotives have to be built a little more flexibly. As you can see, the trucks on the locomotive here. This is number 5000. Another Alco FA type that Bill built. And you can just see how much the trucks come out on this, all the way back to there. So really, you think about it, it can take a pretty sharp curve as well as the cars too. This is actually a 3-piece set here. We got 2 A units, and we got the B unit, which is up by the roundhouse that you saw earlier. That's beyond there. You actually take the Skyway Bridge to get across that, unless you take the train and go by it. Look at some of the cars here, the home-built cars. A lot of them are just like ones on the full-size railroad. Got Beth Guy and Cole Porter here. And I'm guessing this is supposed to be a covered hopper, but to carry riders, of course, you can't have the top on it. I'm guessing they wanted to keep it so that they could have 2 people on each seat if they need to. Otherwise, they probably would have just had the cover, the roof on it, and had people sit inside the covers. But I can see where that might cause a problem. Over there we got a unit for a switcher, probably an SW 1500, and we got the 1500 down there, the A unit, also called a mother or the cow. In many respects, this would be called the calf of the AB set of switchers. Also, we have a home-built cabooses sitting here. This one, number 88, is the one that was most recently redone. Pretty nice paint job they did, too. Eventually, they all get redone after a while. These cars here are actually in pretty good shape. So I'm thinking some of them will be redone as time goes along and they all have their turn in the shops. And all sorts of different railroads besides Junction Valley are represented here. There's the other cabooses. As you can see, most of the riding cars themselves are gondolas or flat cars, or in this case, the intermodal platforms, which we call well cars. All sorts of them. Of course, there's also box cars and tank cars and hoppers, like you see here. Okay. Nice playground area too. So, if you got a family and they like trains, come on out here at Junction Valley. Comes the train now. We're on the bridge that goes down towards the valley and crosses over several of the tracks. You can see some of the center beams here. They carry different materials on them. Probably, they could probably carry coolers and backpacks, that sort of thing, but I think mainly they're for heavy duty stuff. We got some of the Junction Valley dump cars here. We dump dirt out of. Not really sure. I think there's some sort of side dump. As you can see, the latches on the side there. Again, all home built stuff. And the gauge here is like 14 3/4 inches, so exactly quarter size of the full size trains. Here we have the end of the bridge here, and there used to be back in the day. I actually haven't ever ridden on this except for now. I've been here before, and I've been to the hobby shop a bunch of times, but never really ridden on the train. The swing bridge that you see here is for better access down that driveway there, so big vehicles can get in, you know, like regular sized trucks and tractors and that sort of thing. So it swings the track up there. The train used to go up on that bridge up there and cross over the swing bridge, but I guess due to settling issues in the ground, the bridge doesn't exactly meet on the other side now. So they decided to leave these cars up here as display. I guess if they want to, they can use them, and they just have to secure the bridge a little better. But it was supposed to be in the future, they'd finish this bridge across here. They'd go across this bridge here and cross these piers to the other side. I guess they'd eventually tie into the other line over there. Not sure if that'll ever happen though, being the issues of sitting in a valley. We're gonna head over to the roundhouse now and look at that. Now we're here by the roundhouse up the hill. It's actually the back of the family home. They're doing a digging project back here, trying to replace some stuff. So it's kind of a mess, but anyway. You got the shed back there for train cars to go into. It's just a storage building. And this is one of the B units here. I said that it was a 3-unit set. It's actually a 4-unit. This is number 8000. The B unit FA. Another B unit up there is 6000. Yeah, a couple of riding flat cars here. And here's the turntable. Again, all home built. Did a pretty nice job here. It's all brick lined. And each stall for a different locomotive. There's 10 stalls here. And you can see up to Junction Road up there. And that is right south of Bridgeport. And Junction Road intersects with the road up there where we got on the train. And 5 miles to the east is Frankenmuth. And just south of us is the Cass River, which flows through Frankenmuth on its way to the Saginaw River. I'm gonna just see how close in proximity we are to the valley. There it is down there. These tracks are all the servicing tracks that go up to the shops and also to the storage barn back there. You can kind of see it. There's one of the switchers. They're another SW1500 type. And the tractor. They used to give shop tours, but due to liability reasons, they no longer do that. So, yeah, we're gonna go back down to the valley and see what else there is to see.